And I'm muted that whole time, so that's good. We are doing things a little different here today. My hair is all messed up. I got headphones on. And we're going to just be basically doing a little edit. And yeah, I know. Muted. I know. We're just going to do a little edit and record. And it's so bright. Why is that light so bright right now? And just see how this turns out. I don't know. We're going to find out. But I basically have to go through and record and edit and put out this episode, number 354. So I figured, you know what, I'm going to be doing this, so why don't I just go ahead and live stream it a little bit for y'all. Let's see. I'm going to just be doing work. So you're just going to be sitting here casually watching me as I do this. And also, yeah, I'm still going to be on Wednesday, so don't worry about that. That's all good. This is not a Let's Talk Jurassic. I'm not talking Jurassic, all right? If you want to talk about it, we're not talking about it. No, but or you will be listening. Let's listen. Let's listen Jurassic. No, I'm not answering questions. Not doing question and answer today. We're just gonna be chilling. All right. I gotta record. It's late. It's almost 10 o'clock. I gotta get this done. So, man, that light is so bright. Is there a way to like make it not so bright? How can I block to get rid of that light? See, like if I'm down here, it looks great. If I adjust this, see, this is the content you don't get. Oh, that is so bright. Bear with me. If I sit on this side, it's a little bit better. Then I'm farther from my mic. All right, so let's see. What do I got to do? Today's episode should have gone out today, but I did not get a chance. So it'll probably be out hopefully by midnight if we can wrap this up. But I have the Jurassic mailbag, which I did last week, right? With Jen on the live stream. I just got to figure out which one it is. I think it should be this one. I'm going to throw this in here. Right now it is currently 9:55 p.m. And let me go ahead and hold on. All right. Yeah, the headset was really expensive. Really. All right, so I've got a new screen up here just so you can see what we're working on. All right, so I am just in a little circle over here, but I have open. Oh, that's not the file. I have open. Where's the file? GarageBand, and I just want to start working on the episode. I gotta figure out which one of these is the correct recording. Is it that one? That one's 2 hours long. Let's see. When was that recorded? He's always commentating on like what's happening, but like I would love to get like a book of what's going on in his head as this, as he's going out. Oh man,
oh yeah,
I'm coming up with all these ideas. That was the episode. Okay, that's the episode. I think you could hear that. Let me know if you could hear that that me that was just talking, but it wasn't me. It was me from the other day. Let me know if you could hear me from the other day. It looked like it was coming through my system audio. But I'll be ducking down the music and stuff in just a minute here. Just kind of getting everything set up. Oh, I also have to Photoshop. Make the image and stuff for this one. You heard me giving away ideas. Yep. You heard it the other day, and you're hearing it once again. And there's a piece of audio in there that is super loud. Ay, ay, ay. Come on, load faster. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's go ahead and duck this audio down. Goodbye, music. All right, so if you haven't watched this, previously I did one, I don't know when it was, but it was a while back, and I went through the editing process. This is very simple. I don't do anything too crazy. My nose is really bothering me right now. But basically, I have this like little template where I, it's very simple, but I have the intro, which...
And now, ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the Jurassic Park Podcast.
That whole thing, and then it goes from that, it goes, We're back. Ba-da-da-da. Hello, everybody, and welcome to this live stream right now. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to duck down that audio so we can't hear that while we're doing it. But just so you get an idea, and then I can always adjust the time there. I did want to do a news segment, so let me go ahead and these are my files, so you get a good look at my files. Let's go to transitions. And there should be one for the news. Just go ahead and throw this in there. The news one, I feel like it's usually like way too loud. So I've been like ducking these down, and then, I need the mailbag intro. The mailbag needs two different audio things. Here's the intro. I'll just throw that in there. And then we need the mailbag music. So we'll put that in there. Here. And this is probably me and Jen talking before we record. And let's see, what is this? Welcome, everybody. Yep, there it is. Everybody to another Let's Talk Jurassic, your weekly live stream here from the Jurassic Park. So that was the beginning of the live stream, but we didn't start recording for a few minutes. So let's take a guess where we started. Whoa, that's super loud. So I'm going to say back here. Let's go with this. Let's see what this part is. Welcome, everybody, to the Jurassic mailbag for the month. So good at eyeing up the audio and knowing where I start recording. I've been doing this way too long. Please sing the mail song. Mail time, mail time, mail time, mail time. Something like that. Here's the mail. It never fails. I forget what the words are. It makes me wag my dino tail when I hear the Jurassic mail. It's the Jurassic mailbag with Brad Jost and Jennifer Tarek. And it says Tarek, but she's, been married since we started doing this 8 years ago. Here, I'll just play it for you. Ready? Let's see.
Jurassic mailbag.
Mailbag.
Mailbag. So loud.
Mailbag. Jurassic mailbag never fails. It makes me wag my dino tails. And Brad and Jen, your Jurassic mail. It's Jurassic mailbag with Brad Jost and Jennifer Tarek.
And then there's a part here. It was like an inside joke that I just never include on the mailbag, but here, you can take it.
By the way, Jen hates everything about the Lost World.
So I never include that, but I always cut that part off. But because we joked about it so much that I felt like, all right, let's take it off. We don't need to do that anymore.
By the way, Jen hates everything about the Lost World.
Boing. I did not record this, but Travis Stevens did. So Travis Stevens is the one who did the mailbag song. Obviously, it's based off of Blue's Clues. For any Blue's Clues fans out there. Shout out to Steve, but also Travis for re-recording that. Travis does all the Christmas songs and stuff like that. So yes, shout out to Travis there. And then so usually I'll put this. So let's see what this audio is at. I'll raise this up a little bit. Let's go. I don't know. We'll see where it is.
Jurassic Mailbag with Brad Jost and Jennifer Tarek.
Sounds good. And that's where I'll start my audio. Welcome, everybody, to the Jurassic Mailbag for Jurassic June, or whatever I said. Let's see how it goes.
Tarek.
Welcome, everybody, to the Jurassic Mailbag for the month of June. It is... So it's so loud, but usually I'll duck it down a little bit. And then... ride it out the rest of the way, going down. So, welcome everybody to the Jurassic Mailbag for the month of June. It is Jurassic June finally for 2023, which is a huge time period here for Jurassic fans. It's the 30th anniversary of Jurassic Park, so I'm sure there's going to be some stuff to talk about here tonight. And if you checked into our Jurassic Mail, so. That's the start of that, and hopefully I don't think I really have to do much in the way of editing because luckily it was done live, and we up our game when we're doing it live, right? We all do, not really, but I think we did a decent job where I don't have to I don't know, what is this? Oh no, I can't hear Jen. Oh, that's right. I can't use this audio. Uh-oh. Let's see. How do I want to do this? There should be... Oh, you know what? Oh, man. That's right. I forgot about that. I couldn't get it because it was like kind of on the fly, and I had to do things a little differently. But, yeah, bear with me here. I'm going to have to download a different so that we can hear Jen. Wait, that's not upcoming. I totally forgot about that. Hopefully it sounds okay. Oh, I don't want to have to, hopefully I don't have to run it through an AI filter to boost the audio, but we'll see. Let's download this. It's gonna download. I don't want to download the whole video, but it's gonna take a while. That's okay. We got other stuff to do. All right, so that's that. At least I know where it starts. But I basically have to do. I got to get the. Let me go back to this page here. Let's go over here. Oh no, nothing dropped today. Don't worry. I'm just editing the episode live. Yep. So nothing crazy here. But hey, at least the regulars are coming back. That's nice to see. I'm like hunching down because the mic is so far down. I muted myself again. Whatever. I didn't say anything important. Let's see. I need to get... What did I come here for? Oh, yeah, rescuing Sarah. I got to get this because I'm going to be doing the news. The news. Just a little quick segment. I just wanted to touch on one topic here. Oops. Got to spread this out a little bit. Yeah, I thought, you know what? Why not add everybody to canon? It's what we all need. You know, we need a little laughter and joy and some ridiculousness added to canon, so why not? Let's see. What? Santa? What are you talking about? No, that's not what I want to do. What am I doing? Just gonna move this over real quick. Oh, that's not where I wanted to put it. Put it back over here. Hopefully my mouse doesn't die. That would be nice. Slide this over for a sec, so I can do some work over here. So this is another one of those little transitions I like to get right. Probably lower this just for the heck of it, because it's usually pretty loud.
These pictures were taken in...
Oh, yep, let's go. Let's try that, and let's see, what's this volume at? Let's go to, let's go right there. So let's see.
I guarantee it. Today, I guarantee it.
I don't like that. Let's move it a little bit more.
See it.
Yeah, that's better. I'm not used to editing with headphones on. I haven't done that really in a while. So I might be fooling around with the audio levels here a bit. But yeah, I might not play too much of that. Oops. Keep hitting the wrong thing here. All right, so I've got my notes here. And we're going to be recording the 354th episode with a little bit of an intro, outro, a news segment, and some updates and stuff, and that's about it. And then we'll edit. So let me go ahead. So let me just set, this is set up, right? We got that, and then this, but I'm downloading that one thing. It's still going, almost done. And then let's move this. Oh, and we do need, sorry, you don't even see that anymore, but we do need one other track. We'll go to here. Keep Calm and Baryonyx. I think that was the name of it, right? That's usually the final track here for the end of the mailbag. Yeah, if I mute myself anymore, just let me know. But, all right, so I am ready. I think I'm ready to record. My voice is not really, I don't really have it today. I was just talking upstairs to my wife, and I was like, I don't have anything left, and I got to go down and record at 10 o'clock. So we'll see if this works out. But my mustache is going up my nose. Thank you for that. Let's go back to the beginning. And we're going to mute everything else and just listen to my track here, which I'm going to be able to record. I think here. So let's just do a little test. Make sure. Oh, no, input source. Not clicked on the right track. Okay, come on. Try again. Testing. Testing 1, 2, 3. You working? Yep. Try again. Testing. Testing 1, 2, 3. You working? It's working. All right, so this is the odd portion of the show where I go through my notes and try to do this all on the fly. When I record my stuff, I basically have it all, just a bunch of notes and stuff over here where my thumb is pointing. And, I go through my little script and try to get through as much as I can. I usually mess up a ton. When I do these live streams, I don't really care. But, I can mess up as much as I want. But I know I'm doing them live, so I don't know. Something about it is a little bit more free-flowing, I guess, when we're doing it live. F it, we're doing it live. But when we're doing the podcast recording, I don't know, there's like an added extra bit of pressure, or I critique myself a little bit more. I'm not really sure. But you'll see. See, my voice disappeared there. So let's hope my voice works okay. Let me just amp myself up a little bit here. Too much. Rein it in. All right, so let's go ahead and start recording. All right, so we're recording here. Here we go. Ready? I'm going to just move my headphones off a little bit. What is happening with my hair? All right, here we go. Is anybody watching this? All right. This is basically how it starts and stops for me by myself, doing this by myself here. I'm like, okay, all right, let's go. All right, ready? Okay, sure. All right, let's go. Stephen, I usually don't do this. I usually don't edit and stuff on Mondays. I usually do it on Sunday nights. But I'd be down to doing it maybe, if I can more, when the time happens. But yeah, and you record work videos and have to do like 10 takes. Yeah, it's a struggle sometimes. It's a true struggle. But now that I'm recording all of this, and for no reason, let me go back. Stop that and delete. And let's go back to the beginning. Oh, I just pressed play. Let's hit record. And we're going to do this live. We're doing it now. All right, you ready? Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 354th episode of the Jurassic Park Podcast. I'm your host, Brad Jost, and we're... see? I forgot. I've done this episode intro 353 times. Still mess it up. I can't get through the intro. But I think it's because I'm looking down and I'm not used to like looking down. So let me get something to prop it up a little bit. All right, there. Ooh, that's so much better. That's much better. It's on a candle, but it's not very sturdy. Let's try that again. Plus, I was like, the Park Podcast. All right, here we go. Yeah. There will probably be less cursing than usual when I'm doing this by myself. All right, here we go. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 354th episode of the Jurassic Park Podcast. I'm your host, Brad Jost, and we're here to discuss all things Jurassic Park. In this episode, we start the show with some interesting news coming out of Universal Japan, and then after that, we're gonna... what are we gonna do? I don't know. I forget. We should be able to keep some of that, most of that. Let's see. Then after that, we're gonna I didn't know. Universal Japan, and then let's stop it right there. Universal Japan, and I try to like I try to match my voice so that I can come back in seamlessly. So let's just, why is this not going a little bit farther? All right, let's cut that off. So now we just have coming out of Universal Japan. Coming out of Universal Japan. And after that, all right, ready? Universal Japan. And after that, we're going to welcome back Jennifer Evans for another round of awesome emails and voicemails from the listeners out there for Jurassic June. We are a mere just days away from the 30th anniversary of Jurassic Park. So come along with us as we kick off Jurassic June with the Jurassic Mailbag. And sometimes I put gaps in here just so I can start the next segment, all right? And just in case you want to gush about the franchise, vent, get nostalgic, here's a little bit of information for you to be a part of the next mailbag. You can call our voicemail line at 732-825-7763. You can email us audio files or questions to JurassicParkPod@gmail.com. Or you could head to our contact page over on JurassicParkPodcast.com and fill out our contact form. Now, even though you haven't heard this month's episode just yet, we are already collecting questions for the next mailbag. Now, before we get started, I'd like to take care of some quick business. Just wanted to give you a heads up. Tales from a Jurassic World is ending this coming week, and you'll be able to catch the final episode on June 12th. So this is me, like, I don't have much in the way of notes here. I just have 2 bullet points for things I wanted to talk about. So this is me just kind of vamping and just figuring it out on the fly. All right? If you haven't been following with Tales from a Jurassic World, it's an awesome audio drama from Tom Jurassic and many other awesome individuals in the Jurassic community, and it is so much fun. It centers between the timeline of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom and Jurassic World Dominion, showcasing different dino events around the country. It is really, really awesome, so please do not miss that final episode on June 12th. June 14th. Why did I say 14th? Hey, what are you doing here? What's June 14th? I think it's the 12th, isn't it? Isn't it coming out the 12th? Now you're confusing me. I don't know what I'm even going to say about this next part. Oh, you know what? I should mention. I'll mention that at some point. Always coming up with stuff on the fly. I got to figure out. All right, let me get rid of this all because this is too much. So let's narrow this down real quick first before we get too far. All right, so let's turn back the audio just so we can hear. Hello, everybody. Oh, too close, too close. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the All right, that sounds good. Let me take the music out for a minute. Just 354th episode of the Jurassic Park Podcast. I'm your host, Brad Jost, and we are here to discuss all things Jurassic Park. In this episode, we start the show with some I'm gonna cut this in a little bit. All things Jurassic Park. In this episode, I gotta give it a little bit more space. Jurassic Park. In this episode, we start the show with some interesting news coming out of Universal Japan. And this is where I originally messed up. So we're gonna try to cut this close over here, find out where I stopped talking right there. And just kind of blend it in here together. Let's see. Coming out of Universal Japan. And after that, a little Coming out of Universal Japan, and after that, we're gonna news coming out of Universal Japan, and after that, Universal Japan, and after coming out of Universal Japan, and after sorry, this is what I do. I just end up listening to the same things over and over again. Coming out of Universal Japan, and after that, that works. We're gonna welcome back Jennifer Evans for another round of awesome emails and voicemails from the listeners out there for Jurassic June. We are a mere just days away from the 30th anniversary of Jurassic Park, so come along with us as we kick off Jurassic June with the Jurassic Mailbag. I didn't love that because I definitely messed that up because I didn't know what I was about to say. Voicemails from the listeners out there for Jurassic June. Bye, Jared. We are a mere just days away. It's fine though. And sometimes I put gaps in here just so I can. All right, so we go here. Let's see with the Jurassic Mailbag, and just in case you want to gush about the franchise, gaps. I can't talk while I'm talking. It's very hard. Stop interrupting myself. The Jurassic Mailbag. And just in case you want to gush about the franchise, vent, get nostalgic, here's a little bit of information for you to be a part of the next mailbag. You can call our voicemail line at 732-825-7763. You can email us audio files or questions to JurassicParkPod@gmail.com. Or is that confusing for y'all? Our contact form. Now, even though you haven't heard this month's episode just yet, we're already collecting questions for the next mailbag. I've said so many of these lines so many times, and I know a lot of them, but I still need my notes for the next. Because if I don't have my notes in front of me, my brain just disappears. The next mailbag. Now, before we get started, I'd like to take care of some quick business. Just wanted to give you a heads up. So this is me, like, I don't have much in the way. If you haven't been following With Tales from a Jurassic World, it's an awesome audio drama from Tom Jurassic and many other... Oh, yeah. Okay, wait, so that's... I'm getting confused by the sound of my own voice now. Right? All right, let's go here. This is just GarageBand. I used to use Logic Pro. I'm on a Mac, so I use Mac software. I used to use Logic Pro, but I kind of just wanted to simplify the whole process. And to be honest, GarageBand is super simple, and that's really all you need. You don't need anything more complicated than that for the most part. But on June 12th, if you haven't been final episode on June 12th. If you haven't been following With Tales from a Jurassic World, it's an awesome audio drama from Tom Jurassic and many other awesome individuals in the Jurassic community, and it is so much fun. It centers between the timeline... June 12th. And this is where I get confused about whether or not 14th. I should be doing this. Did I say 14th? Let's see. All right, that was the end of that, so we can just cut that off there. All right, so that should be good. And then we needed... There was... Oh, yeah. I didn't put it on this video, but let me go ahead and do that actually right now. Oh, wait, where do I do it? I have to go over here. Let's go to this page. What are these colors? Giving. We do have a fundraiser going, so let's add that. I forgot to add that to this video here, but they don't make it very easy. Like, I wish you could easily add the fundraiser instead of having to go through the whole menu, and now my iPad's in the way, so I can't see the buttons. All right, so I added the fundraiser to this video, and I wanted to just mention it really quick. Don't mind me. I'm just looking up things. I know this is super boring for y'all, but here we are. All right. So how did I end that?
Episode on June 12th.
On June 12th. I think it's June 12th.
12th.
All right, we're going to dive back into the recording. Just take a sip here. June 12th. And also, we wanted to make mention that, we know it's Jurassic June around here, but it is also Pride Month, and we wanted to help support young LGBTQ people all around and show some. I messed up that whole thing. Let's try that again. And also, let's try that again. I got all jumbled up. Now I forgot what I sounded like.
Episode on June 12th.
On June 12th. Okay. And also wanted to give a shout out to a fundraiser that we have going on over on our YouTube channel. We know it's Jurassic June around here for a lot of Jurassic fans, but it's also Pride Month. So we wanted to help support the Trevor Project, which is a great organization that helps out with LGBTQ youth. And we wanted to help support them. We've been doing this every June for the past few years now. So please head over to our YouTube channel. And if you see a video coming out this month, there will be the donation spot on there somewhere. Just got to take a look. You can donate any amount you want, little to, a lot, however much definitely helps. So please go ahead and donate some money. That would be really, really awesome. And we appreciate your support. So thank you so much for that. Perfect. Okay, got that. And I controlled my breath at the end of that. And thank you so much for that. And didn't proceed into anything else because I wanted to be able to have a natural editing point right there. Right,
June 12th. Final episode on June 12th. And also episode on June 12th. And also wanted to give a shout out to
Okay. What's up, Brooks? How you doing? Just, doing much more simple work than I'm sure you're doing over on which I just shouted out, Tails just a minute ago in our previous segment here. I'm just editing and recording the podcast live here. Doing it simply in GarageBand. And let's see here. How did I say? And also wanted to give a
June 12th.
And also wanted to give a shout out to So thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. Oop, gotta turn the music off. Turn that music off. And I also wanted to mention that I'm going to be down in Universal Orlando this weekend on the 10th and 11th. If anybody's around, come say hi. We'll be walking around. We'll be hitting up all the Jurassic spots. We got the tribute store going on down there right now. I am very much looking forward to touring around that tribute store, taking some awesome photos, seeing what kind of merch they got down there. And then, of course, We're going to be also hitting up the escape room, Jurassic World escape room, and they do have some showings of Jurassic Park in the theater down there. So I'm going to be hitting up Jurassic Park in theaters a day before the 30th anniversary. So we'll see you down there, and hopefully we can ride some rides together, whatever the case may be. I'm very excited for that. So if we see you around, we'll see you around. I'll probably have some stickers, some pins. If you catch me out there, say hi. Say hi while you're out there. But that is about all I have here for the intro. So why don't we go ahead and get this episode kicked off with a little bit of Jurassic news from around the world. Just flowing, just going for it. That was a good one. Good take. I like it when I get a good take. Appreciate your support, so thank you so much for that. And I also... Nope, didn't like that. So thank you so much for that. And I also wanted to mention that I'm going to be down in Thank you so much for that. And I also... Oh, who's calling? Let's go ahead and do the rest. Let's see what we got going on here. And I also wanted to mention that I'm going to be... Let's see. Say hi. Say hi while you're out there. But that is about all I... All right, so we got that. That's good. So thank you so much for that. And And I also want... What was that? Where did that come from? Okay. Anyway, let's back to it. All right, that should be good for that. And let's go ahead. This is hard to do this with all this stuff on my screen currently. I have like so many things on the screen all at once. But let's see. Shrink this all down. Take a look at this. What is up with this automation here? Very much looking forward to touring around that tribute store. I have here for the intro. So why don't we go ahead and get this episode kicked off? This is where I like to boost it up a little bit before the end. That's probably too much, but we'll see. And then trickle off before that. So let's cut this off here. And then, oops, nope, I hit the wrong button. Delete. Okay, and then for the 30th anniversary. So we'll see you down there, and hopefully we can... But that is about all I have here for the intro. So why don't we go ahead and get this episode kicked off with a little bit of Jurassic news from around the world. Okay. All right, so that's good. So now we want to do a little Jurassic news. Let's bring this over because I did put those together, so...
Eighteen minutes and your company catches up on 10 years of research.
Access rate program. Access use queue.
All right, so boom. All right, so right here, now we're going to start recording the news. And what do I have for that? I've got some notes here. Why is this thing so crooked here? All right, so the news is in regards to Universal Japan. All right, let's do it. Oh, didn't select the correct thing. Let's try again. Oh, come on. All right, so here in the news, I wanted to send us all the way out to Universal Japan to talk about Jurassic Park, the ride. Jurassic Park, the ride, it's been a staple in a lot of Universal parks around the world. Starting off, where did it start off? Did it start off in California, I believe? It's in Orlando as well, and Japan, but it disappeared from California. We have Jurassic World, the ride there now. It does exist in Universal Orlando, and Universal Japan seems to be changing things up a little bit. We don't really know what's going on there, but according to their website, it does say that major renovations to Jurassic Park the Ride will begin on Monday, September 4th, 2023, and are expected to be completed around early 2025. It says, "Thank you for your cooperation and understanding." So that's pretty interesting. That is a very, very long refurb, rehaul, redo, whatever you want to call it. I'm not too sure what's happening there. That's the information that is listed on usj.co. And, it says it under there, under the refurbs. But typically, for the states, we'll have Jurassic Park the Ride or Jurassic World the Ride go down for, a few weeks to a month or so in the colder weather times, and it usually comes right back up and is still enjoyable throughout the rest of the year. But this sounds like a major renovation. I mean, it says that right there in the wording, and that's from the end of 2023 into early 2025. That's long. I don't have exact information on how long it took for Jurassic World to ride. I know there was a bunch of issues there with that opening in general. I know they did not open up with everything it needed, and then they went down again, and COVID happened, and then brought stuff back. So it was a whole thing. But to me, that kind of sounds like enough time for Jurassic World to go in. I don't know. Don't quote me on that, but I just found it pretty interesting. They're either majorly renovating Jurassic Park, the ride, maybe doing some animatronic work, maybe something needs to be done with the pathway of the vehicles or something. They got to take out all the water. I don't know. Stuff like that shouldn't take that long. I'm assuming it's Jurassic World the ride, but who knows? We'll have to wait and see until early 2025. If you want more information, there's not much, but if you want it, head to the link in our show notes. All right, so there is the news. That's good. I think I did enough in one take. Sounds good enough to me. All right, so here in the news, I wanted to send us all the way out to Universal Japan. All right, so here... I want to back that off just a little bit. All right, so here in the news, I wanted to send us all the way out to Universal Japan to talk about Jurassic Park, the ride. Jurassic Park, the ride, it's been a staple in a lot of Universal parks around the world. Starting off, where did it start off? Did it start off in California, I believe? It's in Orlando as well, and Japan. I need to take down this audio. Is a little loud. Go down 15. But it disappeared from California. We have Jurassic World, the ride there now. It does exist in Universal Orlando, and Universal Japan seems to be changing things up a little bit. We don't really know what's going on there, but according to their website, it does say that major renovations to Jurassic Park the ride will begin on Monday, September 4th, 2023, and are expected to be completed around early 2025. All right, so that's pretty good there. Now I do need the outro Well, there it is. There it is. In our show notes.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
There it is.
Okay, so that's that. Now we get into the mailbag. And I do believe it has downloaded. So let me switch over here to what am I doing? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, there it is. There's this download. What did I? Oh, it was a video. Okay, so let's I gotta open this real quick and then extract the audio. Because this is the only way I could do it, apparently. Hopefully it sounds all right. Let's put that over here. Actually, that's fine. Extracting audio, less than a minute. Hopefully it sounds okay. All right, audio has been extracted. I think it was like an hour and 20 minutes, 30 minutes, something like that for the mailbag itself. So now we got to do this again. So, no, they'll be able to spot it twice in a row. Tales from Jurassic. No. Ooh, this is hard. Oh, okay. So we're like, oh my gosh, you're muted. You're muted. We didn't do. Okay, here. Probably
I kind of
somewhere
want to
in
hear
here.
whatever that was. Oh, and by the way, if you're listening
Oh wait, this is the wrong one.
to the Jurassic,
Yeah, there we go. Okay. So now I've doubled the audio here. Double the fun.
Mailbag with Brad Jost and Jennifer Tarek.
Welcome everybody to the Jurassic mailbag for the month of June. It is Jurassic June finally for 2023, which is a huge time period here for Jurassic fans. 30th anniversary of Jurassic Park. So I'm sure there's going to be some stuff to talk about here tonight. And if you checked into our Jurassic mailbag last month, we actually did we did it live over on YouTube, and we are doing, what's funny is there's a dude that's been doing the DJ like TikToks or whatever, where it's like a Jurassic fan at a wedding or something, and then it starts off with some regular music, and then it transitions into like the music that you're a fan of. I've seen like The Mandalorian. I just saw one for Jurassic Park, and I was like, I think that's pretty much the same track that I made, which was this. Let's see if I can find that. I know. I was just. I think it was here. Let's see if it sounds similar. Yeah, this is a dude that's on TikTok that does. Oh, where is it? These videos. It says, "You're at a wedding and the bride and groom like Jurassic Park," and it's just the music, same song that I just had on, but then we get this. It's a tighter mix. I like it. We don't have, Dr. Dre and Snoop on there, though. It's a little bit slower. Grooving a little bit more. And if you checked into our Jurassic Mailbag last month, we actually did we did it live over on YouTube,
live,
and we are doing that again here tonight. This is
complete
if you're listening to this
here
on the podcast, I'm talking about doing it live. Last month, as it was going live, while editing it live, I should edit this video live at this point while talking about the last live, and then the last live, and the last live. That should be, and then I'll do it again the next month, over and over again. But I think, like I said before, I don't know that I have to do too much editing here because we did it on the fly, and I think we did a decent job. There was like some audio things here.
Are
and
you
there,
excited
but I
about
think it's
Jurassic
okay.
Park? But I'm hoping to, for the most part.
I'll double check the reference, but
That's what it is. For a while, there was.
Do a question and answer, and then
do have some questions come.
Every December, I kind of throw
very
them.
loud.
I hope you can hear this. We didn't test this. Can you hear this?
Oh yes, we can hear it.
The voice you're now hearing is James Hawkins, spared no expense. Well, there you go, Brad.
James, you're too loud. I'm afraid you're just too darn loud.
And just feel like we haven't got that anymore, The hype train has left. I think we need like a Fallen Kingdom stroke.
How long is it gone? Oh, okay, that was just there.
Off the top enough for the 30th anniversary, or did you wish to see some more?
So apologies. Discuss.
We appreciate it, James. Thank you so much. I'm kidding.
So apologies. And I hope this gives you something to discuss. Take care. Bye-bye.
Well, it gave us basically nothing to discuss, but
what's up, Ben? Do I know if the first movie's coming out in theaters soon? It's gonna be in theaters at like Universal Parks this weekend, and I think maybe last weekend too. But I don't know about soon. Press releases we got had said later this year, and that was like a month ago. So I don't know what that means. I'm assuming like later this year. Maybe when the box office like trickles out for the summertime. I don't know. Maybe they'll do something in like September, October, something like that. I don't know. I wish I knew. I'll let you know though when we do. But we appreciate it, James. Thank you so much. I'm kidding.
Wyatt fell asleep on the floor. I guess I'm
Keep things in their packages. I'll take a look here.
because it's summer.
Feels like the movies were just thinking of it. I think at this point.
I
I don't know who this is from. Maybe they will say it. We'll see. Oh man, some of these voice memos things are so loud. It's coming up.
I might send in another voicemail in this exact same episode or whenever y'all get this. So yeah, these are just my quick little.
And to me, when you start talking like that, instead of making it a 2-part finale, Universal apparently. I mean,
so loud?
we'll see what this next voicemail is here. Maybe I don't know if we're talking more about Dominion or not, but let's take a listen. It is from the same caller.
Hello, yeah, same guy. East.
Same guy.
My quick little things I want to say to y'all. Love the podcast, like I said, and yeah, stay safe, stay Jurassic, and yeah, I'll see y'all then. Bye.
I was on mute. There we go. That was I was on mute. Surprise! Said their name or not? Apologies. But let's start there.
It's a relative.
Oh, did we lose you? Was that it? Hear somebody
Okay.
typing. And let me just continue it right here because this one I think continues.
Hello there, again, peace.
Oh, thank you for the recommendations there. I'm scrolling through the list of episodes, and in that time period between the two trilogies, Into the Galaxy 3, then Jurassic. Yep. I mean, there are of season 2. Universal. Okay.
It's just all
Nikolai
me.
here in our live chat says, I don't know necessarily, unless it's like,
You could make
there's Jen, a story walls, and it's like cohesive and like.
If I was just wondering, what are your opinions on Dennis Nedry as a character? That's all I have to ask.
I wonder why the voicemails came out so loud
There we go.
this episode. What are our thoughts on Dennis Nedry as a character?
he's good.
He's good. That's it. But you don't go to Hard
We
Nights.
got to get back over here.
That was the end of the podcast.
Yeah.
But
All right, so the
so
podcast ends right
for
here.
those watching on the stream, we will be with you in just a second. But to everybody on the podcast feed, thank you so much. Good night, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
And that's where that ends. All right. So then we continued on with the stream for a little while longer. So I'll delete that. And then we'll put this over top. Let's see. So for those watching. Go up. Oh, I want to do that. Those watching on the stream, we will be with you in just a second. But to everybody on the podcast feed, thank you so much. Good night, everybody. Busy trying to catalog everything there is. It's weird, but I like to know those things. So for those watching on the stream, we will be with you in just a second. But to everybody on the podcast feed, thank you so much. Good night, everybody. Bye. Thank you so much. Good night, everybody. Bye.
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 Works for me. Does it work for you guys? Is anybody even still here? I have no idea. I'm just editing. So let's slide this. Oops. Let's slide this over. All right, that's good. And then we'll go back here because I have to edit. I have to record the outro because I didn't record that yet. All right, so let's record this. All right, so here we go. Thank you so much for listening to the 354th episode of the Jurassic Park Podcast. Thank you so much to each and every person who called in, wrote in, and of course joined our live stream of the Jurassic Mailbag. I appreciate each and every one of you for calling, for listening, for taking some time out of your day to contact us, watch us, listen to the show, whatever the case may be. I'm always overwhelmed by it, so thank you so much. And we'll catch you again with another installment of the Jurassic Mailbag in August. I believe that's when the next one is, so please be sure to tune in whenever that happens. Usually they record about a week before the first Monday of the month. Confusing? I think I got that right. But also, please tune in to the final episode of Tales from a Jurassic World on June 12th. We really would appreciate that. And it's been an awesome series. Sad to see season 1 finally conclude, but very excited about the possibility of what's coming in the future. So thank you to Tom for producing that, and definitely go check it out on the Tales from Jurassic World live stream when it debuts and on our feed as well. And please head over to our YouTube channel to go support the Trevor Project this Pride Month. We'd really appreciate that. You can donate any amount you'd want, little, just share it around, whatever you got to do to help support. We would really appreciate it. As always, we want you to stay kind, stay safe out there, continue to fight for representation, change, and equality in the Jurassic franchise, but more importantly, outside of it, in the real world. Let's continue to fight to make this world a better place. I'm going to go ahead and hand things off to myself for the outro. Take it away. Bam. Did I just do the whole outro in one take? Thank you so much for listening to the 354th episode of the Jurassic Park Podcast.
Glad it wasn't on
Thank you
mute.
so much to each and every person who called in, wrote in, and outside of it, in the real world. Let's continue to fight to make this world. All right, so let's go ahead and add this over. Slide to the left. Take it away.
Saddle up, let's get this movable feast underway.
Be sure. Sure to give us. Take it away.
Saddle up, let's get this movable feast underway.
Be sure to give us a follow over. All right, so that's set. Because I like to have these outros and whatever I can, pre-recorded. That's pretty much it. But the segment transitions and all that stuff, and I like to have it all ready to go for the most part. I'm getting tired. Yeah, this outro, I just have it all pre-recorded as always. And let's go ahead. I think we're done. Let me just set the time here. Back for the... Come on. Oh, come on. Seriously? You don't want to move? Why does it not want to move? I think double check here, just make sure everything looks good. Put my iPad down, don't need that anymore. Let's go back through. Oh, yeah, no, there's a big gap here. Yeah, let's move that over. Oh, you know what we're going to need? Duplicate this. Is there a button for that? Add new track with duplicate settings. I can boost this up just to. No, let's not do that because I got to do some more actually. Just double checking. No, I'm super quiet right now, but. All right, so this should be pretty good. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 354th episode of the Jurassic Park Podcast. I'm your host. In this episode, Pan, and after that, we're going to Jurassic mailbag. And just in case you want to gush about this for the next mailbag. Now, before we get 12th, if you haven't been following with Tales from 12th, and also wanted to give a shout out to and I also wanted to mention that I'm going to be down in Universal Orlando around the world. And then we'll
18 minutes and your company catches up on it.
All right, so here in the news, I wanted to send us all the way out to Universal Japan in our show notes.
There it is. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Jurassic Mailbag. Brad Jost and Jennifer Tarek.
Welcome everybody to skip very far. Let's go far, and just make sure that this sounds good.
So weird to think that happened, and I like thing in my life ever.
Thank you so much for listening to the 354th episode of the Jurassic Park. Support the Trevor Project. This pride really appreciate it. As always, we want for the outro. Take it away.
Saddle up, let's get this movable
I just
feast
like
on
to the way. Make sure that the levels didn't get messed up and stuff like that. Sometimes that happens when you're moving stuff around.
Jurassic Mailbag never fails. It makes me wag my dino tails and
Take it away.
Saddle up, let's get this movable feast underway.
Be sure to give us a follow over on Twitter. Thanks for listening and enjoy. Thanks for listening. Man, that was really off. And enjoy. Oh man, I'm tired. Almost done. This is the last bit here. Just, I'm going to close this automation. Okay. And there we go. Looking pretty good. So I will go ahead and export. Save that. Let's export this song. Whatever it is. This podcast episode. What is it? Number 354. Final. I don't like that I just did that, so let's change that a little bit. Okay. And basically now I just gotta go ahead and get it posted. And I definitely gotta work on the images and stuff like that. But I can do that on the side for now. But that is it. Yeah, that is the process there. So hopefully that was somewhat entertaining. Probably not. But here we are at the end. How long is this episode going to be? I'm not sure. I forget what it said. What is this? Why is that open? Is it Premiere Pro? Oh, Yeah, I think I opened the wrong thing. Anyway, that is the editing process for number 354. I'll get this posted shortly, hopefully in the next 30 minutes or so. It'll absolutely be posted by midnight. That's when it should hit. No, actually, it's not Sunday, so I'll just get it posted whenever I get it. So keep an eye out on the feeds if you want to hear the full thing, hear how it all came together. Yeah, definitely check it out. Download it if you want to. I'll put these things up just in case you want. But please go to JurassicParkPodcast.com. Find all of our stuff over there. At Jurassic Park Pod on Twitter. At Jurassic Park Podcast on Instagram. Who cares about Facebook? I am on TikTok as well. And you can listen to the show everywhere you listen to podcasts. Google Podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Audible, wherever. Like really anywhere. I am at Brad Jost on Twitter. You can find me there. You can find me on TikTok and YouTube and all that stuff as well. I definitely appreciate every one of you sticking around and watching this weird scramble of a editing session. But yeah, if, maybe I'll do this some more if I can, if I have time. It's usually like a mad scramble to just like get everything done really quick, which, you know, kind of was again tonight. But here we are, 11:11. Still editing and still producing this episode. So you'll be listening to it shortly. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. Be safe out there. Be kind. And as always, enjoy.